What is up, ProjectMoshPit? Cheese here, and I have a match against somebody I had out on the ladder a little while ago. His name is ToxicRain, and looking at the team preview, he's running some sort of rain stall that it's looking pretty standard. He has the Quagsire for stuff that tries to set up and Tentacle to spin, and you also get some Toxic Spikes up. Has a Polytoad to set up rain, Chansey to, do what Chanseys do. And Latias probably to stop the volt switch change thing, the combo, and the Ferrothorn to set up some hazards. Probably has rocks and spikes on that, since the only thing on this team that can set up rocks besides Ferrothorn is his Chansey, and we'll probably see what happens in the battle. But I'm running more of a offensive type of team. It's probably something between bulky offense and semi-stall, since that's more of my style. And I'm using sand just to get the priority of weather, I guess. Since I do have a few things that abuse sand, everything except for Rotom Celebi basically. But if I want to get any type of chance to pull off a sort of a mini sweep, I guess you could say, with my Celebi, or let my Rotom roam around on his team, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of his Chansey and or his Latias. So my main priority is to get one of those two out of the way, so I have an easier way of dealing with this team. So right now I'm probably going to try to go for the Latias, since it can take on most of my guys' hits and recover it off with ease. So especially my Terrakion. So I'm going to try to get that out of the way and then proceed on from there. So I'm going to lead off with my Rotom. He's probably going to lead off with his Polytoad. If not, probably his Ferrothorn. I probably should have thought that through more, but I can just full switch out in the case he leads out with this Ferrothorn. So yeah, let's get on with the battle. I'm gonna lead on Rotom, and he actually turns out to lead out with his Ferrothorn. And like I said, I can just full switch out on it, and I think I go into my Celebi just in case he went for the lead seed or the power up. I can resist both, and he actually just sets up his rocks, which is a good thing to do. I mean, rocks are priority. So now I'm gonna predict his switch into Chansey. I'm not gonna predict his switch into Latias, since the Chansey is the more safer thing to do, in my opinion. So now I'm going to predict his switch to Latias, predicting my close combat. Even if he goes to Tentacruel, I can go for the Earthquake and possibly KO it, and maybe if he stays in. So now that there's Latias in here, my plan has worked perfectly, and now I've successfully trapped it and pursued it as it switched out. So now he's going to go out to his Polytoad to set up the weather. I'm actually going to predict his switch out to Latias, predicting me to switch out to something like Rotom or my Celebi. I'm going to go for the Crunch, but he actually goes to his Tentacruel. And now I'm predicting the T-Spike, so I'm going to go out to my Rotom just to get the Volt Switch off and forcing him to switch. But I know he's going to go for the Protect right here, seeing that I have no leftovers. He's assuming I'm choiced, so he's going to go for the Protect, see what I'm going to quote-unquote lock myself into. So I'm just going to go with the Volt Switch, stay in, because I'm actually not choiced. I am holding a Rest, I'm holding a Chesto Berry, and I'm using Rest, which is therefore a Resto Chesto set. So now I'm going to predict his switch out, predicting my switch out. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch again, and that works out perfectly as he switches out to his Polytoad, and I can easily trap this with my Tyranitar. So now that that has happened, I'm going to get poisoned from one layer of Toxic Spikes, and since I am not running any spinners, I am actually going to play a little bit more offensive to lower the amount of hazards that's going to go up on my side and force more damage and pressure on his side. So now I'm going to predict his Protect, go for my Stealth Rocks, and now I'm going to predict his switch out, go for the Pursuit, and now he cannot switch in as long as I basically avoid him from spinning away my hazards, not away from it. Anyways, he's going to go to Quagsire. I'm going to go out to Rotom, predicting his Tentacle double switch, and I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. He could stay in and spin away, but since Sandstorm is up, that'll be pretty bad decision, since his leftovers gain will be minus very. You get my point. I can't even order it. So he's going to go to his Quagsire. I'm going to predict him to stay in this time, thinking that I'm locked into a move, but I'm really not. I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Grass, knock his Quagsire out of the match. And that is one big threat out of the game. So now I'm going to go for the Volt Switch on his Ferrothorn, and probably go out to my Skarmory, but oh, never mind. I'm going to go out to my Celebi, since even if he switches into his Latias, trying to get his HP up, it'll be knocked down after rocks and the Giga Drain or HV Fire due to Sandstorm. So I'm actually going to predict his switch out to probably, I don't really know. I just predicted his switch out because I didn't think he would want to waste his HP on his Ferrothorn since it is a prime Pokemon on his team. So I'm going to go for the Giga Drain again, just to get some HP back, even though I could go for the HV Fire on the off chance he stayed in again, but I doubt he would do that. So basically now that he has spikes and rocks up, my Celebi is now fodder. And I do want to stay in case he sets up a wish and tries to pass it to anything, which he does right now. Excuse me. I'm going to predict to switch out to his Latias, go for the Smackdown, trying to get that wish pass off since he is at a very, very low HP. But he actually predicts that and goes to Ferrothorn, which is really nice. Or he just predicted me to switch, or just go for the EQ and trying to get some hazards. But I really made a mistake staying in, go for the Earthquake, because now I get hit with the Gyro Ball, and that brings me down pretty low. I'm going to go for the U-turn. I probably shouldn't have done that because he could have stayed in and I could have took Iron Barb's damage. But he actually switched out to his Latias, and that was actually a good play for me. Or it ended up working for me. So now I'm going to go to my Rotom, Volt Switch on anything he has. I don't care if I take Stealth Rock damage because, like I said, I have Rest and the Chesto Berry. So he goes to Ferrothorn. I'm going to Volt Switch out to my, Skarmory. He's going to go for the Gyro Ball, predicting my Celebi switch, but it would have died to hazards anyways. So I'm going to go for the Taunt right now, predicting him to lay up a layer of spikes. But he actually goes to Tentacruel, getting the chance to spin away my hazards, predicting my spikes. But I probably, no, Taunt was the safe move to go there. Now I'm going to go out to my Celebi, to Death Fodder him to hazards, to block the Rapid Spin, because I know that's what he's going to go for right here, because I'm forcing him to switch, and he's taking Stealth Rock damage, which he does not want to take, since he is running a Rain Stall team. So now that he basically took all that damage, and, well, no, what am I saying now? Now that I blocked his Rapid Spin, I can go to my Landorus, go for the Earthquake, but he actually makes a great play and sacks his Politoed, which was really good for him, so now he has a better advantage in the game. But I'm going to go for the Earthquake on the off chance I get like max damage, but I actually do, but it really doesn't KO his Ferrothorn at all. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch now, knowing that he can KO since I am modest max attack. God, I can't attack. Anyways, I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. He actually makes a pretty questionable play and goes out to his Chansey. I think the better move was to keep his Ferrothorn in, but it actually kind of worked out for him because I'm going to go for the Close Combat, and it's going to rack damage up for me since the Iron Bar's damage brings me down pretty low with the poison damage also. So I probably only have one more turn to stay in. And he actually brings in his Tentacruel next, and I cannot stay in on that. Well, I could bring him down pretty low, but that wouldn't be the best play to do. So I'm going to go to my Tyranitar just as death fodder, since it can't really do much in the match. He could Rapid Spin, but he could kill me off next turn with Scald as he outspeeds. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to go out to my Rotom now. I'm going to go for the Rest, predicting it's Protect Sandstorm stalling me, since he doesn't know my item yet. Rest was the best option to do, and now that my health is pretty much full, no, it is full, what am I saying? I have a better chance of taking on his team, since his Chansey is pretty low. So I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Grass, just to weaken it a little bit so I can go for the Volt Switch next, and bring it down really, really low, maybe KOing it from that range, I'm not sure. And then go out to a different poke and then, you know, KO his Chansey with the Close Combat. But he actually switched out his Chansey next and I go for the Volt Switch. I'm going to go for the Taunt, predicting a Wish or maybe a Soft Boiled, I don't know. But he's going to go to his Tentacruel, which is a good play. I'm going to stay and go for the Brave Bird, since I am a special defensive Skarm. I can take a Scald with ease. Taking it 22% from my health, so that was it's really good that I run special defense. It really helps out a lot. And the Brave Bird's gonna be a 2 KO, barring the burn. And luckily I do not get the burn both times, so that's probably the most luck I've ever gotten with Scald. I don't know about you guys, but Scald always burns for me, and it's really annoying. But now I'm gonna go for the Taunt again, knowing that I can live you know, Seismic Toss at 100 HP, but I'm actually going to go for the Roost for the quote-unquote LOLs, I guess you could say. I don't really know. But on the off chance Brave Bird didn't kill, I don't really know why I roosted. Probably just keeping the score up, I don't know. But besides the point, that was a great game. In my opinion, I made a lot of crucial plays that affected the match greatly, and gave me a better and easier chance to win. So I hope you guys enjoyed the match. Hope my narration wasn't too bad. And check out my channel if you guys like competitive content. Since this is a competitive channel, I hope I don't get negative comments on the competitive play or the standard teams that were used. That, you know, bull that goes on the PvP channels. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I guess I could upload next time. I don't know. Peace.